The truth about the Antichrist is that there is no Antichrist. That Antichrist that many people expect is only a role played by Satan. Satan will come here as a being, and this being will be loved by many, many, many people. There are a lot of people who think that they will resist his deception, but a lot of them are wrong because they will be like unable to handle their feelings and their emotions, because Satan is so much intelligent and smart, extremely much, that his deception will be really very, very huge, and it will be very hard for people to resist it, because they've been waiting so long for someone who will come, and he will come as this being. So those who will know that this must be the Antichrist, because in the Bible you can see so many clues how you will recognize Antichrist, that no one will doubt that this must be the Antichrist. But this Antichrist, this Satan, will create in your mind such a disillusion that even though you will know that it is Antichrist, you will like take these thoughts that it is Antichrist and you will willingly throw them to trash in your mind, symbolically. This is what he will do. I'm not saying that this will work for everyone, but he will really change your mind. He is master in this. Illuminati are nothing in comparison. When he will come, he will be a very beautiful being. A lot of people will be obsessed just with the way he will look like. Also, he will be a very good speaker, and in fact he will give to people what they want, and that is his main weapon, his extreme intelligence, in combination with that he will give to people what they are hungry for. In all people on this planet, there is a one empty place in their hearts, and there is something missing, and he will be the one who will fill this place. So it will be very hard to reject him, because he will fill in this place in your heart, and it will like fulfill you. You will feel different than ever before, and you will not want to stop this feeling and say, this is Antichrist, I have to resist. This is Antichrist, Jesus told me that I have to resist. But it will be very hard. It will be like almost impossible. So this is what's coming soon. Now, regarding the Illuminati, there are a lot of levels of knowledge about Illuminati. Of course, many people will get to know about the Illuminati from friends, from family members, from media, or from YouTube or the internet, or via celebrities. But these people who find out that there are really some Illuminati are mostly skeptic from the beginning. But if they are hungry for the knowledge, and if they are true truth seekers, they will understand that it's not some kind of conspiracy, that it's much deeper than they have ever expected. A lot of people who are not educated in this matter think that Illuminati are a group or a cult or a religion or secret society, and that celebrities are like their members and stuff like that, which is in fact ridiculous. And other people who are more educated, they know that there are things like the Bilderberg, Project Bluebeam, MK Ultra, and stuff like that. They think that they are like in the core, but they are like totally outside. They totally still don't know what's up. They think that their knowledge ends at this point. That Illuminati were founded by Adam Weishaupt in Bavaria and stuff like that. These are of course in fact lies, because Illuminati are here from the Atlantis Empire. Then they continued through Egypt, through Roman Empire, and from here to Great Britain, America, and other corners of the world. But so these people think that they found the real truth, and because of disinformation, especially on the internet and especially on YouTube, they think that this is what's up, this is what's going on. But the truth is much deeper than this, much more. You know, if you think that you will end up that Illuminati controlled celebrities and a lot of people in the business industry and movie industry and music industry and everything, banks and social media and televisions and radios and news and everything, you know, if you end up in this stage, you didn't find the real truth, you know, because this is like where the Illuminati wants you to end. That's why there are, you know, some famous YouTube channels where are like people who act like they know everything about Illuminati. They are trying to sell products or their books, and they are like talking like they know everything in Illuminati, and everyone else is garbage unless they buy their own book or their product or watch every day their videos, you know. They think that they are smart and they know everything about Illuminati, that if they know about some Illuminati bloodlines and Bilderberg and stuff like that, that they know everything. But in fact they know nothing. They are blinded. And of course these channels are controlled by the Illuminati because they want to distract you from the real truth. And I will tell you now the real truth, because I'm God, but of course I don't expect you to believe me. Please don't expect me to talk like Jesus Christ, because I didn't come on the world scene yet, and until that moment I want to be like a human being. That's why I act as a human being. I am 33 years old now, in April 2014, and I look like ordinary human being, I talk like ordinary human being. There is like nothing special about me. And I have to learn languages, you know. Language is not my native language. That's why I do mistakes. I understand and I know that. Also, you should know that if I say in the video that I posted it on some certain date, then and you have some different date under that video, you must understand that I am from Europe and here is a different time zone. So when I say that I recorded a message on April 28th, 2014, and that video is uploaded the same day in Europe, it can appear in United States, for example, that it was uploaded on April 27th. So this is what you should understand. So I don't expect that you will believe that I'm God. If I would be you, I wouldn't believe it too, because, you know, it's too much unbelievable. You should understand that I'm recording these things for the future and to inform you now before I will come on the world scene. You don't have to believe me at all, you know. I don't want to become like some public person before I will come on the world scene. And when I will come on the world scene, my voice will be, of course, different, and my body will be different too. So, you know, that's it. So back to the Illuminati. What I will tell you right now is the truth, and if you will not be able to handle it, then you won't be able to handle it. But this is the truth. Illuminati are not people, but they are Satan's demons, evil spirits. But there is one very important thing which you probably don't know, and that is that they are like those planes which are called drones. Drones are pilotless planes, and Illuminati are evil spirits, but these spirits have no consciousness. If you have, for example, robot is pre-programmed to do certain things, but that robot has no consciousness, but is able to do tasks which are programmed. And with the spirit, it is possible the same. Satan's demons, or evil spirits if you like, have no consciousness. They are like drones. They are pre-programmed by Satan to do certain things through all those millenniums, from the Atlantis Empire, since the birth of mankind, literally. And these evil spirits, these demons, these Satan's demons, they make no mistakes. They do exactly what they are pre-programmed for. Step after step. Everything, absolutely everything they do was pre-programmed by Satan at the beginning of the mankind. These demons have no consciousness, which means that all evil they have ever done was not made by them, because they don't have consciousness. They are literally puppets and nothing more. The Illuminati are Satan's puppets without consciousness. So all evil, what they have done ever till now and in future, is not made by them, but by Satan. Satan pre-programmed these demons to do everything they do. These demons have no consciousness. For example, a spider. Spider creates and makes webs, and he catches the prey into the web. That spider is not so much intelligent that he is like thinking how it would be the best to catch some prey. with his web which he will build, or if there is some other way more comfortable that he even wouldn't have to build some web. You know, the spider don't have consciousness like that he can decide what he will do. He's pre-programmed to build webs and catch prey into this web, and this is what he's doing all his life. These demons are pre-programmed to do things, but they have no consciousness at all. Absolutely. They have absolutely no consciousness at all. So they have no feelings, they have nothing. They are empty like a puppet, like a wooden puppet. But wooden puppet is physical. But these demons, these evil spirits are spiritual, they are invisible. But they exist, like a wind or like air. You can see them, but they are here. So everything what Illuminati ever done is made by Satan himself. This means that all evil things that has ever happened were not created by real evil spirits, because what kind of evil is in these spirits if they have no consciousness? They are puppets. So if some person is possessed, then in this person is this puppet and not something with consciousness. On one hand, you can think like, if they have no consciousness, then they are not evil, then I don't have to be like worried. But on the other hand, it's even more frightening. If they have no consciousness, then they would have it, because you know that they have no free will, and everything they do is controlled by Satan himself. Everything they do is pre-programmed by Satan himself and controlled by Satan himself. So everything they do is literally controlled by Satan, and not with their free mind. So in fact, if you meet some demon, or you possessed with some demon, you possessed with something that is controlled by Satan himself, and that is even more scarier than it would be just some evil spirit, some demon with his own consciousness. There is another question which rises with this fact which I've just told you. What about that transhumanism? What about that Illuminati goal to become gods, if they will upgrade their body and brain and will become half robots and half people? Well, the answer is very simple. This is deception. This is the thing that is supposed to distract you. Just like the Illuminati history should distract you, that it was founded by some Adam Weishaupt in Bavaria, but in fact Illuminati are here from Atlantis Empire. And also you are brainwashed that the goal of Illuminati is to be like God, you know, but you should understand that it doesn't make any sense. If they worship Satan as their God, then they would logically be scared of him, and they would never even try or even think to try be like him, to be at the same level as him. So this doesn't make sense. On one hand, they believe that Satan is God and the creator of everything, and on the other hand, they will be like doing everything possible just to become like him. This doesn't make any sense, but this is what a lot of, you know, smart people think, smart prophets on the internet controlled by the Illuminati say. They say that transhumanism is something that is the goal of the Illuminati, to reduce population on Earth and enslave most of the people and let them live in poverty, but for those chosen ones, that they will be immortal because they combine their body with technology, and this technology made them all-knowing gods and immortal gods. If you know that they worship Satan like so much that they are like obsessed with him, and they worship him so much, and he is a god for them, creator for them, then why should they ever try to be like him? It means immortal and all-knowing God. It doesn't make any sense. So you should think about it. And I told you the truth. The Illuminati are demons, and they occupy human bodies. They enter the body and leave the body anytime. When they leave the body, the consciousness of the original human being comes back. When they enter it, it's here, it's there, and it's like paralyzed. The consciousness of that being is paralyzed and like hibernating. When they leave, that consciousness comes back, and that being like don't remember anything, or don't know what was happening, or has a trauma, stuff like that. All those bloodlines are people who are almost permanently occupied by these demons. Even some celebrities are part of these bloodlines, and they are mostly occupied by these demons. But these demons, all these demons, have no consciousness. They are pre-programmed, so it is kind of very weird that they live their lives, they have houses and jobs and stuff like that, and in fact they are like a drones. They are pilotless, they are pre-programmed, they are just controlled with no consciousness at all. I know that it sounds kind of unbelievable, but this is 100% truth. And the propaganda of transhumanism is a lie, it's a distraction from the real truth. And of course, it is a truth that Illuminati, because they have no consciousness, they can never say like, I won't work for Satan anymore. They just can't do it because they have no consciousness. They are just puppets. Satan's black army is full of robotic soldiers who have no consciousness too. Most of beings, physical or spiritual, which are used by Satan, have no consciousness. And this is a lot more scarier than they would have consciousness. They have no consciousness because does Satan know that they will never do anything what he wouldn't like? They will always do what he wants because they have no consciousness. And of course, Satan's black army is indestructible. It is impossible to destroy. So this is the truth about Antichrist and the Illuminati. God bless you. The truth about the Antichrist is that there is no Antichrist. That Antichrist that many people expect is only a role played by Satan. Satan will come here as a being, and this being will be loved by many, many, many people. There are a lot of people who think that they will resist his deception, but a lot of them clues how you will recognize Antichrist, that no one will doubt that this must be the Antichrist. But this Antichrist, this Satan, will create in your mind such a disillusion that even though you will know that it is Antichrist, you will like take these thoughts that it is Antichrist and you will willingly throw them to trash in your mind, symbolically. This is what he will do. I'm not saying that this will work for everyone, but he will really change your mind. Are wrong because they will be like unable to handle their feelings and their emotions, because Satan is so much intelligent and smart, extremely much, that his deception will be really very, very huge, and it will be very hard for people to resist it, because they've been waiting so long for someone who will come, and he will come as this being. So those who will know that this must be the Antichrist, because in the Bible you can see so many, he is master in this. Illuminati are nothing in comparison. When he will come, he will be a very beautiful being. A lot of people will be obsessed just with the way he will look like. Also, he will be a very good speaker, and in fact he will give to people what they want, and that is his main weapon, his extreme intelligence, in combination with that he will give to people what they are hungry for.